2018 Subaru Outback with the 2.5, and today we're doing an oil change. Let's get to it. Over at our computer, you can see that the vehicle requires 5.1 quarts of 0W20 full synthetic oil when replacing with filter, which obviously is always recommended. For this oil change, we're going to be using the CarQuest Romeo 84712 oil filter. Alright, underneath the vehicle, we can see our drain plug located right here in this oval opening. It is a 14 millimeter. Let that oil drain out. Now while the oil is draining, go ahead and inspect the drain plug and the crush washer that should be on it. Our crush washer is done, and as you can see, the drain plug has been rounded off. I actually had to get a 13 millimeter and lightly tap it on there to get any kind of bite. So we're going to go ahead and replace both of those. And if yours is damaged or you question the integrity of it in any way, go ahead, and probably just a good idea just to replace both. And with everything buttoned up underneath, go ahead and spray down that drain plug and surrounding area. Get all that used motor oil off, so when you're working on this vehicle next time, if you see oil in that area, you know that you possibly have an oil leak and not that you just left a mess after you did your last oil change. Alright, up top side, we got our oil filter and our oil cap. Go ahead and grab a hold of that oil filter. Good. Whoever did this last did it right and just put it down hand tight. That's exactly what it's supposed to be. And pulling this off, if the vehicle's been sitting for a little while, you shouldn't have any oil bellowing out of this thing. Take a second to inspect the O-ring, make sure that it is fully intact and that it is still attached to your oil filter. If it's attached to the oil filter housing, when you install your new oil filter, you'll get what's called a double gasket, and you're going to have a really hard time cleaning up all that oil because it's going to go absolutely everywhere. Get some of that used motor oil and lube up that new O-ring. Install your new oil filter, and just like the one we took off, hand tight only. Do not put any freaking tools on this. Remove the oil cap. And install your oil, which I'm going to try to do without making this. All right. Install your oil cap and ensure that it is down tight. 2018 Subaru Outback with the 2.5. We have just performed an oil change, and now we're going to reset the oil life. Come over to your radio entertainment system type setup, hit the home button, go to car info. From here you're going to see that you have engine oil service, click schedule, and delete event. So right here you can see it's extremely out of date. We can go ahead and delete that. In the overview, we now have no more events scheduled. And that's pretty much all there is to it. If this video helped you out, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.